Hello everyone once again and welcome back to PAX and Recreation, and today we are starting the next generation of Magic with Wilds of Eldraine. Now, next generation, why? Because, well, we opened a bunch of stuff between March of the Machine and Wilds of Eldraine, but none of that counts for the story or for standard. Everything was modern or commander oriented or whatever, and now we're back to the story and to the facts, right? So Wilds of Eldraine is the sequel to the beloved Throne of Eldraine, and this is directly the aftermath of what happened after the Phyrexian invasion. Even though it only lasted like 5 minutes, apparently it had some consequences, more specifically the Kenrith royal family funeral, right? Which is one of the epicenters of this. So, good people of Edgewall, come step with my beat past Hamlet and Cottage and Cobblestone Street, o'er river and stream, bewitched and beguiled. Oh, follow me into the wilds. Yeah, beguiled, wilds, there you go. That's how you pronounce things in English, you figure out with the rhymes. So, usual +1/+1 counters, couple of separators, nice looking Magic logo right there, couple of +1/+1 counters again, not bad, usual stuff. And now the box, very nice looking, very purple. This is actually not relevant. And there you go, the normal pre-release die, which are smaller than the ones in the bundles, and the color is like random. Sometimes you can get a special edition or something. This is the symbol from Wilds of Eldraine. And now, these are the contents, which is always pretty much the same. Oh, that's a shame. Someone forgot to cut or to paint that. And you have the print guide in there. Nice. Someone forgot to cut it. No, well, actually to paint it, because it's glued on white on the back. So that doesn't look good. Oh well. Who actually saves these boxes, right? Like, let me know. I save them, at least like one for each pre-release, but a lot of people don't. And these are like very discardable because pre-releases and all that, but still. So, building a pre-release deck, usual guide, and know your role. In the wilds, everyone has a part to play. Are you cut out for greatness? Young hero, sorcerer, royal, wicked, monster, or cursed. Nice. I love it when they get creative with this stuff. A code that you can use if you want for Magic Arena gives you basically this, but in the game. A divider, nice looking art right there with Jormungandr apparently. The pre-release promo card paper because we are in Europe, and all the boosters, draft boosters, so don't get your heights up. Draft is not meant to be for value. Let's see what is here. A couple of two-sided cards, a monster token for token enchantment aura roll, enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample, and a sorcerer one that's also token enchantment aura roll, and basically they give you the aura roll so that you don't miss them, similar to what they did on like Innistrad with the sun and moon cards, day and night cards and all that. So wicked and cursed, and the card that we got is the Iron Crag for 2. Legendary artifact, tap it, gives you 1 colorless, and whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may have the Iron Crag become a legendary equipment artifact named Everflame, Hero's Legacy, or Heroes' Legacy. If you do, it gains equip 3, and equip creature gets +3/+3 and loses all other abilities. Which is kind of an interesting trade right there. So, put in the bonus here, just put the boosters, more like here, and let's go. Can we ninja it? I'll say we can, because no one cares about draft boosters, so they are very easy to ninja. There you go. Flick a coin for your Witcher. Or Barrel of Plenty. Barrow Naughty. Ferocious Werefox. Spell Stutter. Did I stutter? Rhyme for Reindeer. Someone at Wizards really loves just messing with my tongue. Edgewall Pack with these crazy names. Sugar Rush. Amazing. Savior of the Sleeping. Evolving Wilds. Always nice. Obira or Obira, Dreaming Duelist. Not bad. Legendary creature, Fury Warrior. Obira sleepwalks through the wilds, hunting for worthy opponents. Embereth Veteran. Tanglespan Lookout. Talion's Messenger is the rare one here. 2, 1 blue. Is a fairy novel with flying. Whenever you attack with one or more fairies, draw a card and discard a card. When you discard a card this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target fairy you control. There's a 1/3. By the way, Vampiric Rites. This is one of the same style of cards. This is like a set within a set. Same that happened with March of the Machine, where you had the Multiverse Legends set embedded into the other set, even though it's like the same. Here is the same as the one where we got this playmat, the Mystical Archive, similar logic. Vampiric Rites, so I guess we need to separate them because they're different sets. So it was here. And a mountain. Nice looking mountain. I've been here in Dark Souls. And a food token. That is the worst promo I have ever seen. Yeesh. Okay. Next. They should have a name here. They may contain Enchanting Tales. There you go. That's the name. Bespoke Battle Garb. Shatter the Oath. Return from the Wilds. Ice Out, baby. Ice Out, baby. Protective Parents. Freeze in Place. Plunge into Winter. Hamlet Glutton. Corvold and the Noble Thief. Is a tale. It's a saga, but honestly, it's a tale. Monstrous Rage is an instant. And Ash Party Crasher. It's almost as if this set is trying to be a set for Standard and a set for Commander simultaneously, which is actually great because people are falling in love with this set. It is the closest we have been to a amazing set like Kamigawa since Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So everyone is hyped for this, and you should be as well. Look at the cards. I mean, it's not so much because of the value, even though there is some value here, of course, but because of the gameplay. A lot of crazy concoctions here. The Huntsman Redemption from Snow White. So if you like fairy tales, this set is for you, that's for sure. Phyrexian on Life, which is what you need to say in YouTube. On YouTube, so that you don't get demonetized. You said that someone unlifed themselves. Enchantment. You don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. As long as you have 0 or less life, all damage is dealt to you as though its source had infect. Oh boy. While the realm great minds quarreled over the strange eclipse, Locthwain fell to the invaders. Let's put it here. Ooh, nice. Cruel Somnophage is a foil creature with an adventure. The adventure says, can't wake up. Target player mills 4 cards. And the creature is a nightmare that has Cruel Somnophage, Power, and Toughness are each equal to the number of creature cards in all graveyards. So great for Commander and graveyard decks. A normal swamp and a human token. That's not bad, actually. And a more normal add. As long as we always have tokens, I'm all in for that. But this add card is, I think, the worst I ever seen. It got my attention for sure. Torch the Tower, Rat Out, Sky Beast Tracker, Slide of Hand. Nice card right there. Cooped Up. Besotted Knight. Grand Ball Guest. Water Wings. Not Dead After All. Pam pam pam. Ruby, Daring Tracker. The Daring Tracker. She's basically Red Riding Hood. Fairy Dream Thief. Sir Armont the Redeemer. Rotisserie Elemental. Okay, for 1 red is an elemental with 1/1 menace, and whenever Rotisserie Elemental deals combat damage to a player, put a skewer counter on Rotisserie Elemental. Then you may sacrifice it. If you do, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of skewer counters on Rotisserie Elemental. You may play those cards this turn. Not bad. Grasp of Fate. Oh, to bring me her heart. When Grasp of Fate enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent the player controls until Grasp of Fate leaves the battlefield. Commander much. A Full Art Swamp, looks great, I have to say. And a token, that's double-sided token. There you go. If every booster has a token, I will be happy. Thank you, Wizard. This is how you do it. Just do great cards, great flavor, great art, and just give me tokens in every booster. That's all I am asking for you. Sweet Tooth Witch. Brave the Wilds. Someone played Zelda. Obira's or Obira? I don't know. Obira's Attendant. Frostbridge Guard. Moment of Valor. Skewer Slinger. There's a problem with skewers in this set. Spider Food. Not bad. For a spider deck, for example, 3 Bowls of Porridge. Nice. It's nice. I mean, mixed feelings in the sense that it's like, oh, this is Goldilocks. I like it. I love that like double reference kind of thing. But some people don't like it because they say that it's too cheap, that they're just copying fairy tales, and it's like it's not magic or anything. Witch Toggle Frenzy. I like it. I like these like chicken tongue references. Charming Scoundrel. For 1/1 red is a 1/1 creature human rogue with haste, and when Charming Scoundrel enters the battlefield, choose 1. Discard a card, draw a card, create a treasure token, or create a Wicked Roll token attached to target creature you control. Oh, this card is very good. Impact Tremors. Can't wait for the playmats with these arts. Amazing. Enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, Impact Tremors deals 1 damage to each opponent. Put it here. Fairy Dream Thief. We already got it. A normal island and a double-sided token. She's great. Next in line. Red Captive, Stingblade Assassin, Curse of the Werefox, Misleading Motes, Hopeful Vigil, Break the Spell, Minstrosity, Kindled Heroism, Johan's Stopgap, Belligerent of the Ball, Galvanic Giant, Tough Cookie, Hilda's Crown of Winter. Let it go! 3. You can pay 1, tap it, tap target creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate during your turn. 3. Sacrifice the Crown of Winter. Now you draw a card for each tapped creature your opponent controls. Oh, nice. Very nice. Ooh, Parallel Lives. There you go. Anime card. By the way, there is a great anime like video trailer thingy that Wizards published for Eldraine. That's great. I mean, it's unlikely that we're going to get a good series from like Amazon or Netflix or anything with live action, like, you know, people, because the effects are going to be shit. But hey, an anime series, all in for that. And that trailer proved it. If an effect will create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many of those tokens instead. Value. So we put this one here, a swamp, and a Wicked Curse token. And last for this pre-release. You can see that I'm opening draft for the sake of, I'm going to put this in my cube, but you can see that because of the cards that we're getting and what the set is all about, drafting these is very cool. Like, you have a lot of options here, a lot of cool mechanics. You don't have like hard dependencies or like stronger abilities than others. Like, oh well, like all the mechanics in here are kind of interesting, and adventures are there. They are like a powerful thing, but they're not too powerful. And obviously they still do the draft ones. I guess that someone was like, oh, we can do draft boosters and maybe make them commander able, so you can draft by buying 6 of those maybe instead of 3. I don't know. So it kind of works for commander as well. You always get like a legendary creatures and you always get like good value there. So I don't know. Shouldered Shepherd, Devouring Sugarmaw, 2/2 black, 6/6 creature horror. Have for dinner. Instant adventure for 1 and 1 white. Create a 1/1 white human creature token and a food token. Not bad actually. And for the actual price, you get a 6/6 with menace and trample. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token. If you don't, tap Devouring Sugarmaw, which that's why it's cheap. And the card from the legendary spells is an enchantment, which is all enchantments, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but all these cards are enchantments. So it should be called like Enchanting Eldraine or something. Whenever a creature you control attacks, it gets +1/+0 until the end of turn for each other attacking creature that shares creature type with it. Great for tribal, specifically since it's red, obviously for goblins. Great looking mountain. And a human token, that's just an ad. And that will be a pre-release, but since we're going kind of fast, let's open another one. And let's do the average on the damage. So, same logic here. Nothing, I don't need to go into detail with this one. They're literally the same, my friends. Some other, remember the days where like the different color on the die, though. Same error inside the box. So there's that. Remember the days when you had like the guild pre-releases and you had to pick for each guild a pre-release code that you can use if you want. And they were like flavored and all that. I guess that was either too boring or they was just like, nah, you know what? Too much trouble, just print one and let's get done with it. Now for the promo pack, which is falling apart in my hands, we have the 2 tokens and an Asinine Antics. For 2 and 2 blue, it's a sorcery that says you may cast Asinine Antics as though it had flash if you pay 2 more to cast it. For each creature your opponent controls, create a course roll token attached to that creature. If you control another roll on it, put the 1 into the graveyard, enchant the creature, it is 1/1. So you basically attach this to everything. Enchant the creature has base power and toughness 1/1. So everyone gets cursed, which is actually very nice, I have to say. So, Boosterino numero uno from the second pre-release pack, draft pack. Curse of the Werewolf, Misleading Motes, Hopeful Vigil, Frantic Firebolt, Candy Grapple. Get it? Because it grabs on you and is an apple. Savior of the Sleeping, which is the enchanting prince that's going to kiss everyone. Do they actually have a note on kissing? Even lost in slumber, the citizens of Ardenvale dream of a tireless protector standing guard over their homes. Oh, actually no. I guess it's a different age now. No one kisses anyone. Scarecrow Guide, Edgewall Pack, Discerning Financier, Stone Splitter Bolt, basically another Thunderbolt, Trojan Gutsy Splotter. Kind of a cool name right there. Scalding Viper, 1/1 red for a 2/1 elemental snake that has an adventure. Steam Clean. And it says, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Whenever, and the actual effect is, whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, Scalding Viper deals 1 damage to that player. Not bad right there. And for the enchantment, it's a Dragon Mantle. For 1 red, you get an aura that says, enchant creature, when Dragon Mantle enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchantment creature has, pay 1 red, this creature gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. And we got a foil freezing place, a forest, and on an adventure, after an adventure resolves, you can place the exile cards here. Jamaica has a permanent spell from exile. Well, that's nice. Still better than an ad, or just ads. So far I haven't seen any just add cards. If that's the case across the board, thank you, Wizards, thank you. Because for you it's the same, you still get to show me your ad in the back of every single card. And I'm already buying magic from you, right? So like, what's the point? But if you give me tokens, we're friends. Because still Calibur for you, but I can have some use from it. What use do you have for the double-sided ad cards? Please share it down below, because the only use that I have for them is to use them as dividers for like weird sized boxes that I need to cut the divider in a weird size. And since I don't care about those cards, because those are not cards. Woodland Acolyte, not bad. Of course, Courtier. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Hansel and Gretel, basically. Or One Piece, you know what I mean? And the card is a Faunsbale Troll, a 2/1 black, 1 green creature troll that is a 4/4 and says, whenever Faunsbale Troll enters the battlefield, create a monster roll token attached to it. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. If you pay 1 and sacrifice an aura attached to this, it fights target creature you don't control. If that creature will die this turn, exile it instead. Activate as a sorcery. Not bad, not great, it's okay. Vampiric Rites again. Vampiric Rites, because it's a vampire, so Vampiric Rites. Forest, nice looking forest right here. And a Royal Young Hero, double twisted token, I guess. See, give me an ad, I don't care, but now you give me a token, so we're friends. Next. Territorial Witch Stalker, Living Lectern. Nice. Hannibal Lectern. Twin Tail Guide. Unruly Catapult. Everything is alive here. Warehouse Tabby. Oh, poor rat. Oh, wait. Actually. Ooh, nice. There's a lot of storytelling here. At the beginning, I was like, oh, the cat looks mean. Just kill the rat. But actually, the cat, in retrospective, looks scared. But the flavor text says, for every rat she kills, 10 more take its place. I don't know. So this is a double-ended story right here. Root Rider for, yeah, it's like I have all the cards, all the flavor, like legendaries and mythics and rares and all that stuff, and it's like, no, a common cat, that's the one that gets my attention. Sorry, I'm a simple person. Root Rider Phone, Rat Catcher Trainee. So it's related, I guess. Gone Crescendo, because this is from the Rat King. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the character. He will appear in one of the videos that we do for this set. Moment of Valor, 3 Balls of Porridge, Bitter Chill, Though Cookie, Foot Fight. There you go. 1/1 red is an enchantment that says artifacts you control have, pay 2, sacrifices the artifact, it deals damage to any target equal to 1 plus the number of permanents named Foot Fight you control. Dawn of Hope, nice looking card. For 1 and 1 white, it says whenever you gain life, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. And for 3 and 1 white, you create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Island and Wicked Curse token. into the fake court, Kellen's Lightblade, not bad. Crabby Giant, Conceited Witch, Ferocious Werefox, Not Dead After All, Ariad's Whisper, Ginger Brute, the Foot Golem, Break the Spell. Nice. As Hilda watched Ruby drag Kellen's unconscious form through the cold, Hilda felt something she hadn't felt in a long time, compassion. So it's like Red Riding Hood meets Frozen, which is the tale of the Ice Queen or something like that. Dutiful Griffin, like Disney didn't invent that princess as well. It's as most of all the others is based on a fairy tale or a folk tale. Shrouded Shepherd, Gallant Pie Wielder. Ooh, Decadent Dragon. Nice borders right here. Creature Dragon. It has an adventure called Expensive Tastes. Costs you 2 and 1 black, and it's an instant adventure that says, exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library face down. You may look at and play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. And its normal characteristics are flying, trample. Whenever Decadent Dragon attacks, create a treasure token. Nice. And the enchantment card is Spreading Seas. Nice looking. For 1 and 1 blue. Enchant a land. Whenever enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and enchant land is an island. So good for flexibility, I guess. That was the only color we were missing on enchantments. Mountain and a Knight token. Second to last. Snare Master Sprite, Armory Mice, Merry Bards, Feed the Cauldron, Titanic Growth, Besotted Knight, Grand Ball Guest, Water Wings, Legend of the Ball, Solitary Sanctuary, Two-Headed Hunter, nice, Elusive Otter. So it's another, and for 1 blue, it's a 1/1 that has an adventure that costs X and 1 green, and says distribute X +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control. And the normal creature has prowess. Whenever you cast an enchanted spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn, and creatures with power less than Elusive Other power can't block it. Not bad. And the enchantment is Hatching Plans. For 1 and 1 blue, when Hatching Plans is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, draw 3 cards. It's weird that this set comes now with these cards, with this specific aesthetic about fairy tales, the same month that Lorcana comes out. Am I a conspiracy theorist? Maybe. Grand Ball Guest, which we already got one in this booster, Mountain, and a foot token. Last but not least, overall, and if you want this to become like a review of sorts of like the set, obviously you already did a pre-release when this video is out. If you can still buy a couple and play with the friends, which is what I do most of the times. I go to pre-release, but sometimes I just buy a couple and just play with my friends, like, and we do like our own pre-release, even like days after the pre-release itself. It's just fun to draft, and you have the pre-release experience. Then obviously it's just cheaper to buy a draft box if you do it a lot, but the set is very good for draft. Overall, this set is very good for standard play, but it has a couple of good bangers for Commander, and I think you already saw most of them, in the sense of a bunch of good legendary creatures or cards that really benefit from playing against more than one person. Oh man, Gingerbread Hunter. Oh man, look at those heads. What the hell? Pony Snack. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. And when Gingerbread Hunter enters the battlefield, create a food token. Nice. Glass Casket. When Glass Casket enters the battlefield, excite target creature and opponent controls with mana value 3 or less until it leaves the battlefield. And Thunderous Debut is the card that we need to care about, and is the same creature as is in the Divider. It says, bargain. You may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast this spell. Look at the top 20 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards from among them. If this spell was bargain, put the reveal cards onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put the reveal cards into your hand, then shuffle. So, not bad. It's kind of expensive for 6 and 2 green, but for a commander, a good green commander deck, this is basically Cascade, my friend. But specifically for creatures, which is great. And a sneak attack. Ooh, not bad. Nice looking art. 3 and 1 red. For a card that reads, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That creature gains haste. Sacrifice the creature at the beginning of the next end step. Not bad. It's a sneak attack after all. An island. And the best looking beast token I ever seen in my life, I guess. Nice. And an ad. So, there you have it. As usual, pre-releases are fun to, well, go to the pre-release, but if, I don't know, you just want to do the same that I do and just do an internal pre-release with your friends, also great. In terms of value, you got your promos there, the die, nothing special. What's good about this set is what's inside the boosters, because this set is kind of good to play with. Some sets are good because of some reprints and stuff like that. You have some reprints that actually kind of take the reasoning of buying Commander Masters to begin with, but it's actually good to play with both Standard and Commander. So, you know, go draft yourself. That's the only format that is actually worth to buy sealed. Everything else, just like buy singles, is better for everyone. I hope you had a great time. Please let me know your opinion in the comments. Like, subscribe, and all those things that the cool kids say on the YouTube videos. See you next time. Pax and Recreation. Bye.